You gonna say good morning? Good morning, everyone. We're off for an exciting day, aren't we? Yeah. Excuse the wet patch. Yeah, it's exciting. George literally put his hand on my mouth and then his hand on my t-shirt, so I got lipstick on my t-shirt, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, but we are off to RAF Cosford today to their air show, which is super exciting. I actually, although I spent 13 years in the RAF, I've actually never been to one of the big air shows. I was never based at one of those big camps where they had one of the main air shows, never got to work one, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. RAF Cosford is only about 20-30 minutes from where we live. And yeah, we're going to go spend the day, aren't we? We've got George some little ear defenders, because when we had our Family's Day here, when we moved here last summer, it was quite noisy and he wasn't too much of a fan of the loud noises, were you? So yeah.
That was only a Spitfire as well, wait till
oh, what, this Family's Day?
The Shawborough one, yeah, so wait till
it's gonna be loud today. Lots of planes. Lots of planes. So yeah, we're going to enjoy a bit of the military side of our life today. We don't do that too often. It's going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah. But we're going to take you with us for our family day today. And come here, you're trying to grab the camera, aren't you? Right, Carl's just getting in the car. But yeah, I just wanted to start the vlog out before we leave, and because I am obviously mindful that I haven't brought you a video for 2 weeks as well. My hair is very curly, it needs to drop a little bit. And to be honest, the reason for that is obviously we still haven't moved, and I think that the stress of that and the uncertainty of that is now really taking its toll on all of us. Not being able to plan our life, not being able to, just feeling in limbo. We're over 6 months into this now and we're just getting a little bit fed up, and so that is having a knock-on effect of how inspired I feel to film videos. Our house is in like half packed, half not. The house doesn't feel homely. I feel unsettled, and you know, like we're ready to move, we're ready to go. That's really, that doesn't look great, does it? So I've just felt uninspired to bring any videos the last couple of weeks, to be honest. And as I've said to you before, when I feel that way, I try not to put pressure on myself to bring a video, because I know then I won't feel or won't be very cheerful in the video, and it's probably not going to be very enjoyable for you to watch. However, we're having a lovely family day today, and I've been really looking forward to it all week, and I thought what a great opportunity to capture these memories, to be able for us to look back on in years to come, and also I thought I would share it with you at the same time. So I apologise for not bringing you a video for the last couple of weeks. Thank you for those that have checked in on me. I'm always okay. It's just don't necessarily feel in the mood to bring my face on camera, and you don't want to see me being miserable, I'm sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, a little bit different from my channel, and yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. So we've just arrived at Cosford now. We actually left quite a bit earlier, so the air show doesn't start till 11, but there's 50,000 people coming to Cosford Airshow apparently, so we left early, so we missed the traffic, and it's still, there's traffic still now, and it's not even 9:30 yet. Perks of having your husband still in the military is that we've come on to camp, and we're parking on camp and walking across to the airfield, so that, you know, when we want to leave, we don't have to get caught up in all of the traffic of everyone leaving at the same time, because obviously there's like public parking that's been set up for all the 50,000 people. So yeah, we're just getting our stuff and we'll walk across there. I was saying on the way here, I was like, it brings back memories, not coming to air shows, because obviously my dad was army, but it's so nice that we get to do this now with George, because although he doesn't sound too excited about it at the moment, I have memories of being a child going to the the army families days at the camps that we lived on, and seeing my dad, because he was a diver, seeing him in like the tank. We used to play noughts and crosses on the glass to him, and all sorts of different stands. So hopefully George will have a nicer time than he's having at the moment. What's wrong? George! We found George-sized planes, and Carl was telling me that he spoke to these pilots yesterday, bringing them down, didn't you? These two. The smallest aircraft here. Well, this is the smallest one. This one. Just looking at the little flying suits. Look, they've even got little rank slides. George has got his first souvenir. Let's see your plane. Look at your rubber ducky. Your rubber ducky.
I've got you deep in the heart of
He loves his new toy.
Here they come.
Where's George? Ready? Woo! You'll need them in a bit.
Just having a pit stop and a little snack. It's been on and off raining, but only spitting, so nothing major, but I've had to put more waterproof on. Oh, they smell nice, Carl. They smell nice.
Those two stuck together.
Oh. aren't they? So the rain has set in now. We've come down to the flight line and they've just announced that the typhoon is arriving shortly to warn your children that it's going to be loud. So George has been warned, but he will not keep his ear defenders on. So he's going to get the shock of his life. And he's also taking his socks off, so...
And his ear defenders.
Yeah. So great. So he might be screaming the place down in a minute. Also, if I'm looking in the wrong direction, I'm now recording on my phone because my camera has died. I clearly didn't charge it before we came.
Today we talked about aircraft.
It's here. Typhoon is what Carl used to work on when we met.
It's wild death.
What?
So
Dad used to fix.
Photographs that display has been mentioned sometimes with the
Smiling now.
in this condition and the
But that made him keep his ear defenders on.
special effects
Yeah.
during that
Didn't it?
9G max
That
rate
made you
turn.
keep them on.
Water vapour was certainly
He
extreme.
suddenly realised they were the best thing for him.
To which Watson replied, "Sir, let me tell you why we want to name it that. Any guy that would take off in a single-engine airplane, cross the North Sea in the wintertime, make a chance of getting his rear shot off by the Luftwaffe or by anti-aircraft fire, has got to be a
You're a
jerk."
brave boy. Just come and grabbed a seat because George has actually fallen asleep in his pram. We found some free chairs just randomly in this field, like no other chairs in here apart from a few here, but we now know why they're empty. Thank goodness for his ear defenders, we've just snuck him on him, but it just keeps going off. But he's not flinching now, he's got his ear defenders on, so fingers crossed he'll sleep a bit longer.
Just fall out of the sky now.
It's the red arrows next. Yay! You're gonna like these ones, George. You're gonna like them. Yeah.
Red One pulls upwards over 400 miles per hour and he converts the team from battle formation to a world famous Diamond 9. The aircraft slows to approximately about 120 miles per hour, reaching a height of over 5.5 to 6,000 feet as Red One brings that Diamond 9 down and bends it round to the right. Red One this year, once again for his second year as a team leader, is squad leader Jim Bond, known as Bondy. Bondy's actually done 7 years in the team. He did 5 years in Reds 2 to 9, taking a year out, then becoming Red 1 last year. He's a former Typhoon pilot, and he also flew the Tucano as a qualified flying instructor, where he flew the Tucano display aircraft in 2012. Now moved into 9 Arrow, the smoke will come on once again. It's the Red Arrow! On the right hand side of Red 1 is Red 2, that's Flight Attendant Rob Thomas. Rob in his first year on the team. He's taken control and made straight into instructor. As we start the second half, we're starting with the same formation as last year. It's the 5-4 split. And in the second half, we now operate in 2 distinct sections. Off to the left, you've got Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid. Look to your left hand side, you've got Red 9, smoking red as he flies through Enid. Depending on the cloud base, and he's staying with the flat and rolling show, coming in from the left with Corkscrew.
Good morning. We got back from the Cosford Airshow yesterday. We were all absolutely shattered. I'd done like over 17,000 steps yesterday. Obviously so did Carl. George probably not far off. So yeah, we were all pretty worn out, and we just got home, had some dinner and crashed. We were in bed by 9 o'clock, obviously George a lot earlier than that, and had such a good night's sleep. So I didn't come on and speak to you yesterday Me and George were even nodding off in the car on the drive home. But we had the absolute best day. It was so nice to do something a little bit different and yeah, just spend the whole day out together at, yeah, such a nice event. And I also saw a few faces of people that I used to work with, that I went through training with. So it was really nice to see some familiar faces that I haven't seen for a while too. Trip down memory lane for sure. But I am going to leave this video here. I think it's going to be quite a short one, but I just wanted to bring you a video as I know I haven't for the last couple of weeks. But hopefully things will start picking up again. My inspiration for videos will pick up as well, because it is less than 3 weeks now until I go on my second all expenses paid trip with Tropic. And we are also, I'm extending my trip for another 4 days. So I have 3 days with Tropic, then Carl flies out for an extra 4 days for us two together. My parents are having George, so it's going to be a week-long trip for me and a nice little husband and wife trip for me and Carl as well. So I will obviously be splitting that into 2 different vlogs, the Tropic vlog and mine and Carl's little extra holiday out in Greece as well. So it's Costa Navarino, less than 3 weeks. I will be probably bringing you a packing video. Me and Carl are actually going shopping this coming weekend. In fact, we'll have been already when you're watching this. We're going to go to I keep saying Old Trafford. We're definitely not going to the football ground shopping. We're going to the Trafford Centre shopping. And I think we're going to go to the outlet, it's basically the Northern Bicester Village, Cheshire Oaks, that's about 45 minutes from where we live now. So we're going to do that next weekend. And yeah, I'm getting my hair done in a week or 2. Yeah, so preparations will be beginning shortly, and I will make sure that I vlog some of it on the lead up and the excitement to my trip to Greece. So yeah, whether a house move happens in that time, it's out of my hands, but obviously I will bring you any updates with that as soon as I have them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and because it really does help me out, any interaction like that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, your week, whenever you're watching this. Mwah! And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Go ahead and